The boy just casually posted a recruitment commission. The next day, a woman who was like a monster came for an interview, but Ars never expected that his fourth general would be a problematic girl. Not only did the soldiers and servants not like her, even the rest of the retainers complained about her actions. However, what everyone didn't know was, hidden under the girl's casual personality, was her unparalleled combat ability. Mireille, with her rookie army, completely crushed the experienced Ritsu in a simulated battle. She silenced all those who were dissatisfied with her own strength. When Ritsu first saw Mireille, he strongly opposed her joining. Just because Mireille was notorious in the rumors, she was not only the advisor to the former governor Missian, but her younger brother Thomas is now a famous general on the opposing side of the Ars camp. Ritsu said that he could not rule out the possibility of Mireille colluding with him. However, Mireille herself looked indifferent to these. She didn't even know that her younger brother had become Basmark's subordinate. For Ritsu and Roselle's refusal request, Ars was willing to hire Mireille. This surprised everyone. It turns out that in Ars's eyes, Mireille is indeed a talented person. Even if her ambition value reached an astonishing 100 points, Ars didn't want to doubt others casually again. After all, his fiancé's ambition value is also 100. It's just that the fiancé's ambition is to find a good man. So compared to the still uncertain ambition, Ars values Mireille's ability more. Even if there are risks, he wants to observe first. So Mireille also became Ars's fourth retainer on this day. However, just a few days after Mireille joined, and Ritsu couldn't stand it and came to complain. This guy knows to sleep in every day. Even if it's rare to go to the training ground once, she just knows to drink every day. Now many soldiers are complaining about Mireille's lazy attitude. Even if Ritsu talks to her, this guy will just say she doesn't want to with a disgusted face. Before Ritsu finished speaking, Roselle came to complain the next second. It turns out that the drunk Mireille told him not to read, and then forced him to run outside. Roselle just felt that this guy was playing drunk. Completely inexplicable. Ars still wanted to defend Mireille a few words, but it was suddenly interrupted by the vibration outside. Everyone in the castle thought there was an enemy attack, and immediately entered a state of first-level combat readiness. But when they came out and they saw Mireille coaxing Charlotte to show her magic. The entire garden was bombed beyond recognition. Although it was clear that it was not an enemy attack, Mireille's style has completely angered everyone. The soldiers are dissatisfied with her attitude, and the maids also complained that she made them work double. Mireille also felt a headache when she saw this. She knows that her personality is hard to change, but she really doesn't want to leave here. Ars also found it strange when he heard this. Everyone is complaining. She should be unhappy to stay here. Thinking of this, Ars directly asked her why, and the answer he got was because besides that old man, Ars is the second person to recognize her, and the old man he was talking about was the already deceased Governor Missian. Mireille didn't say much, and directly expressed that she wanted to hold a simulated battle with everyone. I will convince you with my combat ability. Ars was originally worried that holding a simulated battle would hurt the harmony, but he didn't expect Ritsu behind him to agree directly. Not only him, all the soldiers are united in their hatred. Want to take this opportunity to teach this guy who doesn't know etiquette. 2.5 days later, the simulated battle officially began. Leisha learned about this from Ars's letter, so she specifically came over to watch the excitement, but she didn't expect that as soon as she came, Mireille offended her. She hugged Ars to thank him for his trust, and asked Ars if he wanted to marry her. This is obviously drunk. When Ars looked at his fiancée again, all he was greeted with was murderous eyes. This simulated battle will be divided into 2 teams. Each team has 50 soldiers. The battle location is set in the forest area to the east. The victory condition is to defeat more soldiers, or capture the enemy's general. All used are wooden weapons. As long as the head or chest is hit, it is considered dead. In addition, Charlotte's large-scale lethal magic is prohibited, replaced by sound-type and light-type aquamagia. Ars wants to understand Mireille's strength, so he and Mireille are a pair. But except for Ars, everyone is unwilling to join Mireille's side. In the end, all the rookie soldiers were assigned to Mireille's team, and Ritsu's side is all experienced veterans. But Mireille showed an indifferent look, and the simulated battle officially began. The general on Ritsu's side is Roselle. Everyone wants to drive Mireille away. Only Charlotte thinks she is very powerful, compared to Ritsu's full-spirited team. Even Mireille's own soldiers want to beat her up, just because she started to hit her own morale. Said she had seen Ritsu's training. That guy is simply a monster. And Charlotte is also amazing. I really don't know where Ars found these talents. In comparison, our side is all rookies. The frontal battle is bound to lose. This immediately angered the public. Ritsu's battle plan is very simple. First, the soldiers are divided into 2 routes. He leads half of the soldiers in front. Then Roselle leads the other half at a certain distance behind. As long as any party is attacked, use sound-type magic to notify the other team. In this way, a surrounding situation can be formed, although it seems full of loopholes at first glance. But this is the most secure method. Ritsu did not lean against the enemy because of his strength, but used his own combat advantage, established this optimal plan. However, not long after the battle started, the enemy triggered sound-type magic. He immediately rushed to the launch site. As a result, the other party only sent 1 person, and he came to surrender. The boy said he would tell Mireille's battle plan. Mireille they planned to deceive Ritsu. First let Ars inform Ritsu that the real enemy is coming, to lure Ritsu back to the castle. Then lock Ritsu and others outside, and then ambush the other team that came to support. But Ritsu didn't believe the other party's words at all, because he believes that Ars would never agree to this battle plan. However, after Ritsu exposed the boy's lies, he was not panicked at all. He also said that Ritsu was really smart. All of the above are Mireille's fake plans, is to specifically mislead you. Next, I will say her real plan. She plans to lure you to this place, and then concentrate her forces to break through Ritsu. After Ritsu listened, he pretended to believe the boy. After deceiving the boy's trust, he also ordered the soldiers to arrest the boy. Sure enough, a second magic wand was found on him. No matter what the boy said, Ritsu no longer believes him. But in his opinion, thanks to this, he ruled out the wrong place. Now Ritsu has guessed the approximate location of the other party. Then Ritsu's team kept advancing to search for enemy traces. Sure enough, his guess was correct. In less than 2.5 minutes, he found the enemy's army. But Ritsu never expected. All the armies in front are actually fake, and the people on the scene, there are only Ars and Mireille. It turns out that Mireille had already guessed Ritsu's character, just to deceive him here. But Ritsu is not panicked at all, because as long as the enemy's general is defeated, it is considered a win. Seeing this situation, Mireille immediately picked up Ars and ran.